Hey everybody, or even hey to myself. It's so crazy. I woke up this morning, late morning. I slept in. I didn't go to sleep until 3 o'clock. But it is so crazy. I get up every morning. I get myself a little snack, breakfast, whatever the case may be. I grab my phone and my notebook, and I always listen to a sermon, take notes here and there. But it was so crazy. And it is nothing but the Spirit that has laid upon me. And I don't want to say a sermon. I'm not a preacher. I'm just out here in these streets living like everybody else and just doing the right thing. And I had to make this video when it's fresh. I just have to do it and let it flow the way it's supposed to. Still got on my little t-shirt, got my hair in a ponytail. I ain't wore a ponytail in months, but I have to say it how it's been relayed to me, how it's been put on my heart. I have to just spit out my thoughts and everything that's right here, right now. So, of course, we like day 46, 7 in quarantine. Stay at home orders, whatever you want to call it, for this pandemic, COVID-19, the coronavirus. Today is Saturday, May 2nd, 2020. I don't even know what time it is. My phone ain't even telling me the time because it's recording. But anyway, I just have to relay this how I feel it it's like penetrating in my heart, that if I don't say it, I lose it. And sitting on the floor, y'all, in my room, I always say I want a prayer corner, I want a prayer corner, I want a prayer corner, and never did it. But it's so crazy. Ever since we've been in the house, I've done so many things that I should have done a long time ago. And when I do it and finish it, and I'm like, really? It didn't even take long. It didn't take, so this is giving us time. And that's a whole nother word. The patience thing is a whole nother word. I was supposed to tell y'all about that a long time ago. About 2 weeks now. I don't know. It's just so many. My mind, my brain, my heart, my soul, and my spirit just run so fast that I don't sometimes have time to either do a video or do anything. But today it came and it said, y'all playing. Y'all play too much. Y'all out here playing. And I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. I'm not trying to tell anybody anything that you're doing it wrong. I'm not, because as humans, yes, we judge, but I'm by far never gonna judge anyone, because I know my story. I know where I've been. I know what I've done. And I also know where I'm at today. And if that didn't happen, I wouldn't be here today. So I'm not judging anyone's anything that anyone does. But like I say, as humans, we do judge. But I do want to say that I think God is trying to tell us, show us, have us feel all these senses that we have. God has allowed us to stop and look and listen, and he's like, y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with me. Y'all out here in these streets playing with me. And it was just like the word play came to me immediately. So play, P.L.A.Y, right? Play. Y'all playing, but you need to hit play. Y'all playing, and you know what you're doing. You playing with God, but you need to just hit play. And what I mean by hit play, you need to pray long, meditate. Pray long. Like, go into your deep meditation. You pray, you give it all to God. You surrender. You just pray long. And a yield. You yield to what God wants you to do. You yield to what God is showing you to do. You yield to the path that He's putting you on. Don't be out here playing in these streets when you just need to hit play. This is the time to hit play. Pray long and yield. Okay? So, of course, I'm not just coming to y'all with no speech, no sermon, no, because I ain't even ordained to get no sermon. I don't even know the Bible 100%. Yes, I read it daily. I know the Bible. I know, but I'm going to still give you some scriptures to back this up. So as far as the meditation and praying long and yielding to what God has given us, given me. He's given me this thing. Like I said, I don't know. But Matthew 6:6 says, but when Matthew 6:6 reads, because I know some of our English teachers out there. But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, pray to your Father who is unseen, and then your Father will see what is done in secret, will reward you. I ain't even got to read my other verses that I got written down. That's enough. Sometimes it just takes one verse to put it together. To just put it together and it's so simple, y'all. It's so I'm gonna throw patience in here real quick, because like I say, I was supposed to talk about that 2 weeks ago. I'm 35. I don't have a problem with telling my age or people asking me my age and me telling people my age. I'm 35. I know for a fact, as of today, I know for a fact God has been speaking to me and started speaking to me when I realized He'd been speaking to me all my life. But I know that God started speaking to me when I was in the 7th grade. That's when I stopped and I'm like, that's a different voice. I've been hearing the voice, but that's a different voice than my mama. It's a different voice than my daddy. That's a different voice than my brother or people that's close to me that has given me advice or loving on me and caring on me. I don't know if you felt or heard that it's different. It's different. And I was in the 7th grade and I cannot remember who was the pastor at my church at that time, but it was revival. And you know how our churches have a week-long nightly revival, 7 to 11, 12 o'clock at night. And this particular night, and I don't remember the night either, but I do know that's actually the night I surrendered and I gave myself to God, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I'm supposed to be doing this. I don't know where this come from. I just came to church because this is what we're supposed to be doing. But in the midst of it, it was like, I'm up here at the altar. I'm out. Okay. So from 7th grade to about, I'm going to say 2 years ago. I can say 3, but I'm going to say 2. um, to just finally give up the fight. I had been fighting with God from the 7th grade until 2 years ago. I just told you I was 35. I've been out of school 17 years, okay? So, well, this May will be 17 years. So, 17 years on top of 7th grade to 12th grade. You do the calculations. That's a lot of years to be fighting with somebody that has completely control over your life. I mean, sometimes I felt tired. I felt like I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what I'm doing, but because I want to do what I want to do. I'm young. We live in our teens, our 20s. We want to do what we want to do. We want to go where we want to go. We want to say what we want to say. And it is a pure fight. It's an eternal fight that you just can't win. I didn't win. I did not win. And I'm happy to say I did not win, because after I surrendered, and he was like, you know what, God, you win. You win. I don't know. I don't know. You have control. You created this. So when you created something, you know how to orchestrate everything that I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm sitting over here relying on my own understanding. Come on, Bible. I'm relying on my own understanding. And I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing without you. So I surrendered. And I was like, okay, God, it's your will. It's your way. You are the maker. So I surrendered. I finally surrendered. And I was like, I'm done. I throw in the towel. What you want me to do? I mean, I know what you want me to do, but you want me? I'm just little Crystal from Rennes, Georgia. God has given me so many visions. And when that process, when he's given me different visions, and what I sometimes I call them goals, so I can write them on my paper when I snap back. I call that process conceiving. I conceived so many visions from God, and of course some of them has manifest, and I don't, and see, that's the difference between me and a lot of people. I don't do stuff to get paid. I don't do stuff to get a reward. I don't do stuff to get a pat on the back. I'm not a people pleaser, chaser. All I'm out here in these streets trying to do is please God and chase my purpose, and chase my wholeness. I'm a wholeness chaser. I want to feel good. I want to feel darn good when I lay my head on my pillow at night. I don't want to go to sleep or lay down that day and just be like, with that little, y'all know that feeling. It's like a, maybe I shouldn't have said, maybe I shouldn't have did, or that matter was wrong. No, when I go to sleep and get my rest, I'm gonna get my sleep and I'm gonna rest, and y'all can call me while I'm asleep and y'all ain't gonna get no answer, cause I am gone, cause I sleep so peacefully. I rest so peaceful. Even when I take my naps, I'm so peaceful. And it's just like my Zen moment, because I know that I put in the work that I'm supposed to put in. And I don't want to have to doubt myself. As long as God is pleased with what I'm doing, how I'm doing, when I'm doing it, nothing else even matters. Nothing else in the world even matters. So that's why I make sure I hit play. I pray. I put in hours sometimes praying, meditating. I meditate and pray while I'm doing yoga. I pray and meditate before I go to bed, before I get out of the bed. Before I get out of the bed to start my day and hit the floor, I say a whole little seance of, God protect me, lead me, guide me, shield me. I just want to follow you. I want to follow the path that you want me on. If it ain't for me, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to taste it. If it ain't from you, I don't want it. And if I get up, put my feet on the floor, I'm like, okay, devil, you already know what it is. She up and she ready. So don't come my way. Don't start with me. Don't look at me. Don't even think about Crystal today. Go on over to somebody else. Go on over to somebody else's house. Go on over to somebody else's job. Go on over to somebody else's. Because she's covered. She's shielded. She's here. She's ready to serve. Okay? So, I hit play and I yield. Sometimes when I do get dreams and goals and everything, sometimes I want to just go. I want to do. I got to get done. Got to get it done. But as I pray for a long time and listen. Sometimes when we do, it's a difference in between praying and meditating. Praying is you're talking to God. You're talking to Him. Yes, you asking. You please be specific on what you asking for. You asking Him. You're talking to Him. You're thanking Him. You're speaking to Him. Now, when you're meditating, you're listening. You're listening to God as He speaks to you. What He's placing upon your heart. What He's placing upon your soul. So, don't always just talk to God. Don't always just throw your wish list out. Don't always just talk to God. Allow time and space for Him to come on. Allow time for Him to come in your room. I just read that. Matthew 6:6. Remember that. While you in the room, allow Him to come in there with you. Don't be going in the room by yourself. Go. Tell Him to come in with you. Y'all have a conversation. And trust me, I don't have cute prayers and meditation sessions sometimes. So now come on, God. Now what you want me to do with this? You done sent this over here. Now what I'm supposed to do with this? Like, I don't know. Yeah, them the kind of conversations that I have with God. I'm sorry. Not sorry, because it worked for me. But I ain't no cute, oh, Father God, No, it's, we got a connection. He know me. He, like I said, He created me. He knew I was going to come talking to Him. Like God. I love you. You the head of my life. But I'm supposed to do this. What you want me to do with this now? I thank you so much, but I don't know what I'm supposed to. I have the moments. I have the moments. And then sometimes we just be like, all right, God, we did this. We got this. We rocking and rolling. What's up? I'm like, He on the passenger side sometimes when I'm in the car. Like, y'all know most of the time I ride solo. My mama ain't with me. I ride solo. He on the passenger side. We had full-blown conversations on the way to work, after work. That's who I am. That's how He made me. And I am living unapologetic for if y'all pass me in the streets and I'm over there doing this. And He in the car with me, that's all. Just keep riding, mind your business. He in the car with me and we having a conversation. But to get back on I was going to share about the patience thing. That's where I was going. Dang, I went way off track. But the patient thing, he's been so patient. All these years, he's been so patient. So that duration of when I finally gave my life to God versus surrender, those were a lot of years that it was pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling, pushing and pulling, fights after fights after fights. And so I finally decide to, you have it. You have it. It's not even my life. This ain't my life. You know, it's yours. So take control. So, a lot of people are and still is upset about, I can't go outside. Outside ain't open. You know, I can't go see my homegirls. I can't go. You know, I can't do nothing what I want to do. You know, they're crazy. Da 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 da. You know, yeah. I'm. Y'all talking about a people person. I love being around people. I love doing my job. I love traveling. I love going. So just imagine how closed in I feel. So I know the struggle. I know the pain. I know how you feel out there. But the patience when we was outside, y'all, before March, the beginning of March, when we was outside doing our thing, living our life, going where we wanted to go, doing what we wanted to do. When we was outside, y'all realize how God was so patient with us? God been patient with us since day one, since birth. To this, you know, we're gonna just say this pandemic. I don't know why I want to say Pandora, but this pandemic, we're gonna say this is our marker spot, right? So before our marker spot, we was in the streets, but God was patient with us because we in the pandemic, right? So we still here, we still alive, we still vibing, we're still here in the midst of what's going on. We're here. So that means we survived. And you know why? The reason why we survived to get into the pandemic? Because God was patient with us. God was patient with us. He one of those fathers that sometimes just sit there. That's my child. That's my child, Lord. That's my child. But we've been placed in this pandemic era. A lot of us got a lot of time, and I see we got a lot of time because we got a lot of video, we got a lot of TikToks, we got a lot of online storefronts, honey. Come through, make your coin. I ain't mad at the hustle. But I can tell a lot of people got a lot of time because y'all playing. Y'all playing with the ing on the end. Y'all playing. You know what kind of type of playing I'm talking about. Y'all still playing. So I see y'all got a lot of time during this pandemic era. But what you need to do at this time is hit play. Hit play. Because on the other side of it, you need to be thankful. Even now, be thankful. This is your time to be patient with God. God been patient with you, so it's time for you to be patient with him. Be patient. Yield. Yield to what he wants you. When I tell you this whole one word just came through, and I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I do know it's some greatness gonna come out of this. But if you're patient with God just because he been patient with you, I mean, that's the least. That is the least we can do. We're talking about somebody that gave us life. And if you woke up this morning, he's still giving you life. That's the least. That's the least. That's the least you can do. Be patient with him. Yield to his unchanging hand. Give your time. Ain't nobody say you had to make a prayer corner. Ain't nobody said you had to make a video. Ain't nobody say you had to listen to sermons every day and take notes. That's what I'm doing. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing. That's didn't change. Ain't nobody said that you had to, had 12 hours a day in meditation. But just give him some time. I feel like if we give him time, be patient with him. Let him orchestrate some things. Go in your room. Close the door. Talk to him. Talk to him how you know how to talk to him. Don't talk to him how your friends talk to him. Don't talk to him how your mama. Because y'all ain't the same. Y'all ain't the same two people. Talk to him. Give him what he wants. Give him you. Give him you. Like, just give him you. Just hit play. Give him you. Be patient. I don't even know if this is a point. If this video is a point. I don't know if I don't know. I just had to say it like I felt it. Like I felt it. I had to say it like it came to me. I had to say it. I just had to say it. So, look, if y'all ain't never seen the ugly side of Crystal, this is the ugly side of Crystal. This is the hard working. I get up. This is the part most people don't see. Most people don't see this part. Most people see me out and about, working with, clothes on, not t-shirt and yoga pants on and hair pulled back. And it's okay. It's okay for y'all to see me at my not so done up, moment. I want to share what's behind the pictures, what's behind the scenes, this is me. This me. And all I want in life is for people to just understand and comprehend and just know the feeling that I have. If I could break off a piece of how I felt and give it to somebody, I would like, here you go, sis. Here you go, bro. Here you go. God has given me a feeling that no one can take away from me. No one can give me. It's a reassurance every day that he's around me. It's a feeling that no matter what come your way, you'll be like, oh, that's cute. Oh, you tried it, or like I said, it's just a reassurance. It's the best feeling that I could never have asked for. And I got it. And I wish, that's the only wish that I wish everybody had, that you just felt free and knowing that God gave it to you. But I'm going to end it here. But just hit play. Pray long and yield. And be patient. God don't want more than he want more for you than you want for yourself. So y'all be safe out here in these streets playing. and just put God first. Put God first, and everything else will follow. I love y'all. Y'all be safe, and